this is my pitch. Within the media aspects of film, something that I've really admired since I was a young age is production designers and the art department's ability to create environments that really reflect the characters, even in a deeper way than the audience even realises. Something else that's always caught my interest in film and also other forms of media is the genre of fantasy. Things that you could barely imagine yourself being brought to life on screen or on a page, and it's just really amazing that people can come up with these sort of ideas. For this project I have chosen to pay homage to set design and also the genre of fantasy. Now I'm going to be more broad with the genre rather than constricted by a practitioner's sort of job. However, rather than focusing on one practitioner, so one production designer, one set designer, I'm going to just focus on the broad and what their jobs really entail. And that will also give me a broader range of what my outcome may be as well. Something that I really do admire within this sort of genre are the world building capabilities and possibilities that you can come up with. I'm really excited to fully utilise my imagination for this. In order to carry out my aspirations, the things in which I'm going to be doing to hopefully achieve them are the following. Carry out thorough research of costume design, set design, and basically everything within the mise-en-scene of a film set. By doing this, I'm really hoping to achieve my final outcome and just be overall pleased with the experience. Because of my broad range of interests, a habit of sort of losing track of what I'm really supposed to be doing, there may be some mishaps along the way, such as changing my idea but then going back to the original one, stuff like that. I'm really hoping to strive towards this final outcome with something that I can be proud of, really. The audience that I'm hoping to target are just individuals in general, I think. Don't want to put a label on it. If I put a label on intended audience, that does make my content consumable for the public, as all forms of media sort of need an age range in order to be properly authorised by whoever's in charge. I'm not willing to put an age range and a target audience on my project because I know that sometimes it really does not matter what age they are. It doesn't matter where they come from. Are they from humble beginnings? Were they born with a silver spoon in their hand? We don't know, and that's okay. Because there are so many people in completely different fields of work and completely different stages of life that enjoy the same things, like genuinely from their heart enjoy the same things. When you slap a label on that and say, hey, this is for, teenagers 16 to 21, it's for young adults, then people who are a little bit older than that may think, oh, they may feel a little bit self-conscious. I don't want to be seen as this or as that. I don't want my friends to make fun of me because I like things that are intended for a younger audience. So that's my outlook on the question that we must answer. In terms of stylistic choices within the project, to gain inspiration from media such as the Chronicles of Narnia, Aladdin, The Golden Compass. That's a really big inspiration actually that I'm thinking of in the back of my mind that I'm hoping to reflects that inspiration. In terms of filming style and of script writing and stuff like that, I'm not sure I'm going to write a script. I know I should, and I know it's probably what the board expects. I really just want my actors to feel their characters, so much so that they don't even need a script to go off of. Obviously they'll have a lot of direction from me, however I just really don't want to shove a script in their face, especially because they've never acted before. And so I think that genuinely just then embodying their characters as a whole mindfully will really impact the film in a way that a script really couldn't. In terms of technical camera work, to incorporate a lot of close-up shots. The set that I'm thinking of building is going to be rather dingy and dark. There's going to be some candlelight, very warm toned, but also with that sort of dark atmosphere just like shrouding around it. Composition, I'm hoping for some depth of field. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for the best, but you never know. So it might just be an experience that I must learn from. Things that I'm hoping to achieve. I've never really embodied a fantasy sort of atmosphere within any of my actual films. I've done other projects related to the genre, but not an actual real life film. I think it would be quite interesting to see where my inspiration takes me and what sort of world I end up creating. I've already done a lot of thinking about my world and things like that, and I've come up with, I'm thinking of How to Train Your Dragon sort of language. I think they use the Greek alphabet. I really like the style which when you see it on a page, so I'm thinking of using that, but I'm not sure. If it's not in my PowerPoint, it probably means that I decided not to use it. I'd like to conduct a very broad range of experimentation. You know, it might not all be related to fantasy. I tend to just go wherever my mind says to go rather than focusing on one thing, which is a liability, but it can also be an asset in some circumstances. So I'm excited to see where my experimentation is going to lead. Is it going to change my idea? Is it going to enhance it? I think it'll only be a minute or two long, not too long. Build on the story quite a lot behind the audience's eyes. So less so on dialogue and visuals, but more so on what you can interpret things to be like.